everyone, welcome back to Pabbly Chatflow. In this video, we're going to learn how to build a WhatsApp chatbot for your hotel business. So I own a hotel business and I receive a lot of inquiries by my customers on WhatsApp. And replying to each one of them individually and manually is very time consuming and hectic. So to solve this, I have created a WhatsApp chatbot with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. So how this bot works is that as I've created this bot, I receive a message from my customer. Now this bot is automatically send a reply to that message. This bot can help the customer to book a room in my hotel. It can also send the contact details that they can directly contact me. It can also send them a pamphlet of the amenities that I provide in my hotel, as well as it can share all the current offers as well. So now if you want to learn how to create this WhatsApp chatbot for yourself, for your business, then let me take you to my screen. In this video, we're going to learn how to build a WhatsApp chatbot for your hotel business using Pabbly Chatflow. First, I'll show you how this chatbot works that I've created from the guest point of view. How it welcomes user, collect their detail and show offers and more. So this is the bot that I've created. You can see right over here, and to this bot I'm going to send a message. So let's suppose I'm going to send hey to this bot right here. You can see I've received the reply, hey there, welcome to Casa Bliss. This is the name of my hotel. What's your name? So for the name, let's suppose over here I'm going to write it as test user, okay? So this is the name. I'm going to send this name right over here to this bot. It says, nice to meet you, test user. Can you share your email so that we can send you booking details and offers? So let's suppose for the email over here, I'm going to write it as test@pabblytudes.com. I'm going to send this email address. It says over here, awesome test user. Welcome to Casa Bliss, your cozy gateway spot. How can I help you today? Okay. Now over here, there are options. Let me select an option over here. And as soon as I'm going to select an option, you can see I have received another message right over here. And I'm going to reply to this message. I've sent the reply right over here. And I've received other reply as well. And you can see in this similar manner, this bot is now successfully working. Okay. As you can see, this bot that I've created is now successfully working and sending me replies for all my messages. Now I'm going to tell you how you can step by step build this bot yourself for your business without writing a single line of code. Whether you're running a cozy inn, a resort, or a boutique hotel, this chatbot will help you automate the bookings, share offers, engage with your guests, all without any manual efforts. So I'm going to tell you how you can build this bot yourself. And for building this bot, what we are going to do is we are going to use Pabbly Chatflow. So on a new page, I'm going to browse the website of Pabbly Chatflow, that is www.pabbly.com/Chatflow. So I'm going to browse this website right over here. And as soon as I'm going to browse the website, you can see the landing page of Pabbly Chatflow is going to appear in front of you. And on this landing page, you have two options, sign in or sign up for free. If you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 points every single month. I am an existing user, so I'm going to sign in to my Pabbly Chatflow account. After signing in, you can see the All Pabbly Apps window in front of you, in which you can see all the application that Pabbly provides, from which we are going to select Pabbly Chatflow by clicking on this Access Now button right over here. Then Pabbly Chatflow's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. Now what is Pabbly Chatflow? Pabbly Chatflow is a tool that helps businesses to send WhatsApp messages effortlessly. It allows us to create message flows that automatically sends messages to our customers towards their inquiries. With Pabbly Chatflow, you can design custom message sequences triggered by a specific event, ensuring timely communication with customers. There are many features available in Pabbly Chatflow. If you want to know about every single feature of Pabbly Chatflow briefly, then you can check out the videos that we have already created and uploaded on our YouTube channel. And if you want to set up your own Pabbly Chatflow account for your business, you can simply check out the video that is added to the dashboard of Pabbly Chatflow right here, okay? So as I've already created the setup of Pabbly Chatflow, now we are going to create a bot in this account. For creating a bot, we need to create a flow in our Pabbly Chatflow account. For that, from the left side of the panel, go towards the flow section and select this flows option right here. Then Pabbly Chatflow's flow builder page is going to appear in front of you. On this page, you can find the total number of flows that you have created, all the active flows and the inactive flows, okay? And if you're going to scroll down, you can see all the flows that you have created in your Pabbly Chatflow account. And now to create a new flow in our Pabbly Chatflow account, on the top right corner it says Add Flow. Click on this button right here and you can see a new flow page is going to appear in front of you. Firstly, I'm going to rename the flow. So the name I want to give to this flow is going to be Hotel Bot. Okay, so this is the name I want to give to this bot right over here. After giving the name to this bot, over here you can see it says Flow Start. How this bot is going to be triggered. So over here what happens is that as soon as we receive the customer message, that is going to trigger this bot. So firstly, we need to make this bot sense those messages. Over here we have three options. We can either use keywords, regex, or we can simply choose the template. Firstly, keywords. So let's suppose a customer sends me a message, hello or hey, hi, help, okay? So these are going to be the keywords. So let us enter the keywords right over here. So my first keyword is hello. Write the keyword and then press enter key button to save the keyword, okay? After that, over here next keyword is hi, hey, or help, okay? So these are the keywords that I've added. You can add as many as keywords as you want. So if any of the customers sends me any of these keywords, then this flow right over here that we are creating is going to be triggered, okay? So now let's suppose if a customer doesn't send me a keyword but sends me an inquiry. What are the amenities that you provide in your hotel business? So now this is the inquiry and multiple customers can ask me the same inquiry but in thousands of patterns. Like, can you tell me all the amenities that you provide? What all are the amenities that you have? So you can see a same question can be asked to me in multiple patterns. So now to sense those patterns, we use regex right here. Okay, you need to enter the regex right over here in a particular pattern. And as you're going to do that, you have to toggle this button on of regex right over here. It is not mandatory to toggle the button on. You can toggle the button on for each sensitive regex only, okay? So as you're going to enter the regex, this bot is going to sense the word out of those different patterns in queries that my customer sends, okay? And the last option is choose template. So let's suppose you have sent a template to a customer, and as you're going to send the template to the customer, this bot is going to be triggered from here if the customer replies to those messages, okay? So these are the three ways in which this bot can be triggered, the flow can be started, okay? So now after setting up our flow start, what I want is as a customer sends me any of the keywords, let's suppose as hello. So now towards that customer have sent me the keyword, I want to ask them a question. I want to first collect their details. The first question that I want to ask is I want to collect their full name data. Now for adding the question over here on the left side, go to actions and over here it says ask question. Drag it and drop it right over here. Now I want to ask a question first and the question over here is going to be, so this is my first question. Hey there, welcome to Casa Bliss. This is the name of my hotel. What's your name? Firstly, I'm collecting the data of the name of my customer. So a customer is going to reply to this message with their name. Where can I keep the record of the data of their name? For that, you can use this amazing feature by Pabbly Chatflow, that is contact custom field. On the left side, go to the settings option and click on this contact custom field option right over here. So this is the contact custom fields page of your Pabbly Chatflow account. If you're going to scroll down, these are all the contact custom fields that I've created. You can simply add a contact custom field in your Pabbly Chatflow account for name, save it right over here, and you can keep the record of your customer's name in that contact custom field that you have created, okay? So I have already created a contact custom field in the name of full name, so I'm going to select this field right over here. Now over here it is asking for the format of the reply. A customer is going to reply to this message. Name is a text, so what I'm going to do is for the format, I'm going to select it as text right here. For the number of attempts, I only want to give one attempt, so I'm going to select it as 1. And I do not need any validation message, so I'm going to skip the part, okay? So this is the question that is going to collect the data of my customer's name. Now I want to connect this question to the flow start right here. For that, you can see a point over here in the flow start. Connect it from here and connect it to this another point in this question field right here. You can see an arrow. This means the flow start is connected to this question right over here. Now, after collecting the name of my customer, I also want to collect the email address of my customer. For that, simply add ask question field again right here. And for the message, I'm going to write it as. So this is the message that I've written right here. Nice to meet you, dollar full name. Now, what is this dollar full name? My objective is that next to nice to meet you, whatever the name my customer tells me over here after this question should be added. So as a customer is going to tell me their name and it is going to be added in this field full name in my contact custom field, how can I extract the data from the contact custom field to this message? For that, what I've done is I've added the name of the contact custom field. You can see this full name. I've added the exact name, full name, and in front of it, I have added the dollar sign. So now what is going to happen? Let's suppose to this question, a customer replies to me as demo user as their name. So this message is going to be nice to meet you, demo user. So this is how this variable works right here of full name. After that, it says, can you share your email so that we can send you booking details and offers? Now, as I'm collecting their email, I have added the contact custom field of email. So I'm going to select the contact custom field and the format is going to be email right here. Number of attempts is going to be 1. I do not need the validation message, so I'm going to skip the part, okay? So this is the question that is going to be forwarded towards my customer for asking their email address. So I'm going to connect this question to this question right here. Now, after this question, I want to send them a message. In the message, I want to add the image of my hotel. I want to greet the customer as well as give them the options of the inquiries that they can have, okay? So firstly, we need to upload an image of our hotel. For that, what you have to do is from this point, drag it and drop it in this field. Choose the content type over here as media right here. For the media type, I'm going to select as image. There are other options which you can select according to your requirement. I'm going to select it as image right here. Next, it is asking for me to paste the URL of the image. Either you can enter the media URL right over here or directly upload it from here. So I'm going to click on this drag and drop button right over here. Now, as I'm going to click on this button, this window is going to appear in front of you and you can see this is the hotel image. I'm going to select it and open it right over here. And within few seconds, the media is going to be uploaded. That means the image of my hotel is going to be uploaded right over here, okay? So this is the image, and after this image, I want to add a text right over here. I want to greet my customers and send them number of options. For that, simply click on this add content button and select the content type as text plus button right here. For the message over here, I'm going to write it as. So this is the message that I've written right here. Awesome, dollar full name. I've added the name. Welcome to Casa Bliss, your cozy getaway spot. How can I help you today? Okay. So over here now I have to add options, as I've already told you that after greeting my customer, I want to add an option. For that, click on this add button right here, as now to this message, we are going to add buttons. First button is going to be of book a room. So with the help of this button, a customer can book a room in my amenity, okay? After entering the button book a room, I want to add another button. And the name of the second button is going to be view amenities. With the help of this button, my customer can view amenities in my hotel. And last button over here is going to be current offers. With the help of this button, the customer can find out the current offers running in my hotel. In a message, you can add only 3 maximum number of buttons, and I've added all the 3 buttons right here. Now, if a customer selects this first button, that is book a room, what message should be forwarded to them? For that, for book a room, firstly, my objective is to collect the data of the date of the booking that my customer wants. So now this is another question. For that, I'm going to drag this ask question field and drop it in this right over here. I'm going to connect this book a room to this question right here. And my first question over here is going to be, so this is my question, that is great choice, let's get you booked. First, select your preferred check-in date. Okay, so now they have to give me a booking date. So now customer is going to tell me their check-in date right over here, and I've created a contact custom field of booking date. So I'm going to select that contact custom field, and the format I'm going to select it as text right over here. You can select it as date as well, but a customer can also send a text for the month. So that is why I'm selecting text right over here. Number of attempts is only going to be 1. Okay. So now for a book a room button, the first message is going to be the bot is going to ask for the date of the booking. After collecting the date of the booking, the next question is I want to ask the number of guests coming. For that, I'm going to add another ask question field. And now for the message of this question is going to be, so you can see right away, this is the question. Greet, how many guests should we prepare the room for? Okay. So as over here, this is the number of guests right over here. For the number of guests, I have created a field in the name of number of guests. So I'm going to select the field and the format is going to be number right here. I'm going to add just a minimum over here, that is going to be 1. I'm going to leave the maximum number. And the number of attempts is only going to be 1 and I'm going to skip the part for the validation message, okay? So this is the question that is going to be asked after this question. That is the date right over here. The next question is number of guests. Now I have last question right over here after number of guests. That is going to be the room. I have 3 different type of rooms in my hotel. And now what is going to happen? The other question is going to be the customer is going to select their room preference. For that, I'm going to add another ask question field. And I'm going to connect this question field to this question field right here. And now this question over here is going to be, what room will you prefer? Standard room, deluxe room or the suite? Okay, so these are the 3 rooms. I have created a contact custom field of the room selected. So I'm going to select that. Format is going to be text right here. Number of attempts 1, no validation message. So this is the third question that is going to be forwarded for the button book a room. Okay. So now after adding these 3 questions, now I want this bot to send a message to my customer with all the details that they have selected. And then I want to add, we are going to check the availability of the room and we are going to tell you soon, okay? So this message should be forwarded after collecting these 3 details. For that, simply drag this question point and drop it in this field. Content type is going to be text plus button right here. And for the message over here, I'm going to write it as, so this is the message that is going to be forwarded. Thanks, full name, the name is going to be added. You have chosen a room, the room is going to be added. For number of guests, the guest is going to be added. Checking in on this is the date. We are checking availability for you now. Please hold on. We'll let you know shortly with the details. Okay. So this is the message that is going to be added right over here after selecting all the details for book a room. Okay. So as now we've set the question for a book a room button right over here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift all these fields right over here. Now after that, there is a second button that we have created, that is view amenities. So now for this button, I want to send the pamphlet of the amenities of my hotel. For that, drag this point, drop it in this field, choose the content type as media, select the media type over here as image. Now I'm going to upload a file right over here. This is the amenities. So I'm going to select it and open it over here in this. So as I'm going to do that, within few seconds, the image is going to be uploaded over here in this message. And this is the amenities image right here. With the image, I want to send a caption to my customer. So now for the caption over here, I'm going to write it as, so this is the caption that I've written right over here. Experience ultimate comfort and luxury at Casa Bliss. Explore our premium amenities designed just for you. So this is the caption that is going to be forwarded with this amenities image right over here, okay? So now after adding this message of amenities, the last button is current offers. So now we are going to send a message of this right over here, current offers. Content type is going to be media because I have the image created for the current offers. Media type is going to be image. I'm going to upload the image right over here. This is the offers image. I'm going to upload it in this message. Within few seconds, the image is going to be automatically uploaded. So now with the current offers, I also want to add a message. For that, I'm going to add a content, select the content type as text button. And for the message over here, I'm going to write it as, this is the message that I've written right here. Special offers just for you. Stay more, save more. Romantic escape special. Family fun staycation. Weekend getaway delight. Spa relaxation retreat. Early bird advantage. You can see all the offers with the description. Want to know more or have questions? Feel free to contact us and we'll be happy to assist. Now over here in this message, as I'm telling them that they can contact us. Now for that, what I'm going to do is in this message, I'm going to add a button of contact us. So I'm going to add a button right over here of contact us. And for this button, I am going to write a message. Content type is going to be text and button. And for the message over here, I'm going to write it as, so this is the message that I've written for contact us. Need assistance or have any questions? We are here to help. You can reach us via this website. This is the email address and this is the phone number. Feel free to contact us anytime. We are happy to assist you. So this message is going to be forwarded with this button, that is contact us. Now firstly, I'm going to copy this button from here and I'll tell you why. Because I want to add this contact us button right over here to this amenities message as well. So I'm going to add a button right over here, paste the name, that is going to be contact us. And similarly, I want to add this contact us button to this message right over here as well. So I'm going to paste the name contact us, okay? And now over here, as this is a contact us message, and I've added the buttons for this amenities as well as for the booking. So I'm going to simply connect these dots with this message as well over here. I'm going to connect this contact us button also to this message, okay? So this contact us message is going to be forwarded for 3 of the buttons that I've added in this flow right over here. So you can see over here, this is the flow that I've created using Pabbly Chatflow right over here for my hotel bot. So now firstly, we need to save this flow. For that, click on the save button on the top right corner. As I'm going to do that, it says flow updated successfully. As now this flow is successfully saved right over here, now we are going to test this flow. And how are we going to test this flow? I'm going to send a message to this bot that I've created right over here using my WhatsApp number. And after doing that, I'm going to check whether the bot automatically replies to each and every message of mine or not, okay? So now I'm going to send a message to this bot right over here. So this is the bot that I've created. And to this bot, I am going to send a message. So let's suppose over here, I'm going to send a message to this bot as hey. And you can see that as I've sent a message here, right over here, it says, hi there, welcome to Casa Bliss, the name of my hotel. What's your name? So let's suppose for the name over here, I'm going to write it as dummy account. Okay, so I'm going to send the name as dummy account. It says, nice to meet you, dummy account. Can you share your email so that we can send you booking details and offers? So let's suppose for the email over here, I'm going to write it as, so the email address is dummy@pabblytudes.com. So I'm going to send this email address. And as I'm going to do that, within few seconds, I have received this message, awesome dummy account. Welcome to Casa Bliss, your cozy getaway spot. How can I help you today? You can see I've received the image of the hotel over here as well. You can see these are the options. So let's suppose for the option, I'm going to select it as book a room. As I'm going to select the option book a room, it says great choice, let's get you booked. Please share your preferred check-in date. So let's suppose for the date over here, I'm going to write it as 19th of May 2025. I'm going to select this date. I'm going to send the date right here. Great. How many guests should we prepare the room for? I'm going to select it as 2 right over here. After that, it says what room will you prefer? So for the room over here, I want deluxe room. Okay, so I'm going to send the name right over here. As I'm going to do that, it says thanks dummy account. You have chosen deluxe room for 2. Checking in date is this. We are checking the availability for you now. Please hold on. We'll let you know shortly with the details. Okay. So you can see this is the message that has been forwarded to me. The hotel is going to check and send me the details later. I want to contact them, so I can click on this contact us button right over here. And as I'm going to do that, automatically you can see the details of the hotel is going to be forwarded to me, website, email and the phone number. Okay. So now after this, I want to also check the amenities. For that, I'm going to click on this view amenities option right here. As I'm going to do that, within few seconds, I have received this message. In the message, I have received the image of the amenities you can see right over here. And these are all the details also, okay? And with that, I've received the caption, experience ultimate comfort and luxury at Casa Bliss. Explore our premium amenities designed just for you, okay? So these are the amenities. So now after checking the amenities, I want to check the offers as well. For that, I'm going to click on this current offers button right over here. As soon as I'm going to do that, all the offers and this image of the offers is going to appear in front of me. And these are all the offers you can see right over here. Lastly, after offers, it says want to know more or have questions, feel free to contact us. We'll be happy to assist. So I'm going to click on this contact us button right here. And the same message with the email, website and the phone number of the contact details is going to be forwarded to me as a message by this bot. So as you can see, this bot is replying to each and every question of mine successfully. This means this bot that we have created using Pabbly Chatflow is now successfully working. So now as a business owner, if you want to check all the conversations between your customer and your bot, what you can simply do is on the left side of the panel, go towards this inbox section right over here. As I'm going to open the inbox section of my Pabbly Chatflow account, you can see on the left side, these are all the chats between your bot. If I'm going to open this chat right over here, You can see these are all the same messages between your bot and your customer. You can see right here, okay? If I'm going to scroll up, you can see over here the name was dummy account, email was dummy account. You can see right over here. These are all the selected messages, date, number of guests, room. You can see the entire conversation in this inbox section. So now over here, while this bot was sending messages to this customer, this bot has also collected some details from the customer, like the room preference. You can see the number of guests, date, if I'm going to further scroll up, email address and the name, okay? So now to check all the details that was added in our contact custom fields, I'm going to open this contact custom field from the right side of my chart. Over here, if I'm going to scroll down, the room selected was deluxe room. You can see this is the room. Over here for the number of guests, if I'm going to scroll down, you can see the number of guests is 2 right over here. And this is the booking date, that was 19/05/2025. This is the booking date you can see right here. If I'm going to further scroll up, email was dummy@pabblytudes.com. You can see over here this was the email and the name was dummy account. You can see this is the name, that is dummy account, okay? So you can see the entire conversation as well as the details that were added in our contact custom field in inbox right here. So as this bot is sending messages to my customers, this means this bot is now successfully created. And that's how you can create a fully functional WhatsApp chatbot for your hotel business using Pabbly Chatflow. The best part, you can try it out yourself for free. We give you 100 free credit points to test and build your own chatbot. Start automating your guest experience today for your hotel business with Pabbly Chatflow. So this was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Not just this WhatsApp chatbot, you can create multiple other chatbots according to your need with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. If you have any question, you can send us email on support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can ask us query on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can check out this link. If you want to try to create this bot for yourself, for your business, you can do it absolutely for free with the help of Pabbly Chatflow.